What is up, Wretched Nation? Today we're back with the Road Guide, and we're going to be installing some parts that my wife desperately needs before our big trip to Key West. Alright guys, we have to change out these rear pegs that Harley gives you to some mini floorboards by Kirakan. Now we're going with the Riot mini floorboards. I did not realize at first you needed adapters. So we got the ones without adapters, and then when I went to go put them on, I realized that, oh, dropped it on the other side, that we need these right here. I didn't think we would need them because it's the same style, but the little shaft here that goes into the peg is too long, and it's not going to work, and it's not knurled on the end. This has some knurling that's going to catch the adapter, and it should help it or straight up prevent it from rotating loose. And of course it's got some Loctite on it. But a little bit about Kirakan, because I didn't know this at first, but these guys are not a China company or anything like that. I actually found out from a buddy of mine that when he was looking at some of this stuff, that it's actually an American-made company and has been from the start. And I dived into their information a little bit and come to find out that I do believe the original founder of this company had something to do with the startup of Drag Specialties. And it was like a chrome business. It was a, back in the day when chrome was there on everything, they were just like a manufacturer of parts, just aftermarket accessories. And it was all made here in the US, and that was kind of cool. So given the name, I'm not quite sure where the name came from. I didn't dive that far into it, but given the name, I always thought it was just like an imported thing. I thought it was just like a Chinese company or something like that. But these parts are really good quality. The way they're made, super nice. I think they'll work out pretty good. But I just want to add that in there because I didn't want to give this stigma of, this super cheap stuff, because it's not. Didn't realize it was American made, didn't realize, the history of it and where they had come from. The guy used to drag race Harleys back in the day, so that's really cool. But let's dive into this. It's pretty easy, but we just wanted to get this done because I think in 2 months we're going to be riding down to Key West, which is about 1,000 miles from my door to the end of Key West. And the whole plan is just to go to the end of the state, end of the country, I guess. It'd be really cool to do that in a couple days. We were originally only going to do it in a couple days, but now we're stretched it out a little bit. We got more people going, and one of the people going, they got it was an O2 Dyna, not a very big gas tank, and we're gonna have to stop a lot. So we're not gonna make the trip be so short because we're gonna have to do lots of stops, and it's gonna take some time. But it's gonna be fun. Biggest thing is we got to get these floorboards for the wife, be a little bit more comfortable, and I think they look really good. We're gonna get the front ones. I've already ordered them. They're on back order. They might show up right before we leave. It's going to be close, but that doesn't really matter because that's just for styling anyways. And the other thing is a tour pack. We desperately are going to have a tour pack for this, one for comfort, because with a tour pack, this thing is going to be able to sit just a little bit further back. So me and the wife are going to have a little bit more room on this thing to ride a little bit more comfortable. Plus, we're going to have all that storage that we're going to need for stuff. So that's going to be a must. To get it paint matched, if I bought a black bike, I probably could get it for a few $100s. But to get it paint matched with everything we need, because if I'm going to go with a tour pack, I might as well go with a big tour pack, luggage rack on the top. I mean, if we're going to do it, we're going to do it right. Because it may not be super stylish, but with a tour pack, I'm not going for style. I'm going to be able to pack some stuff, because one day, I live here on the East Coast of North Carolina. I want to take this to the pier in California and see the West Coast. That's what I want to do. We're going to get there. Mainly I need more time off from work and need to plan that trip, but we're going to make it. So this stuff is going to help with that as well. Alright, these pegs should come off pretty easy. Usually you might have to get like an Allen key wrench in there because the bolt's recessed in there pretty good. I just knock that loose and it'll come straight out. And once you get that out, see what I was talking about, you have that long shaft versus the new one we're going to use for the adapter. It's much shorter. It's going to work a whole lot better for this setup. And this is just a pin that comes out. It's got a little snap ring on the end that you got to take off. You don't have to have snap ring pliers. It's going to make it a lot easier, but you can do it with a flathead screwdriver, like a small one. Biggest thing is just be careful and don't mess it up. Alright, we got the snap ring out, so we just push the shaft out, this little pin. And pull the mount out. Now, this little clip is probably going to come out. Save that, you're going to need it, because it needs to go right back where it was. That's going to hold most of your tension for the new mount. And then just get this mount or the pin right back in. Alright, we just persuaded it on there with the rubber hammer. Wasn't too bad. And then you just put your, hopefully you didn't destroy it or lose it, but you just put your snap ring right back on. Alright, now you get your mount, or not your mount, you get your peg, floorboard, whatever you want to call it. You do have 3 options. We're probably going to go with the middle. See what that looks like. See what that feels like. Get the wife on it, and you need to get it level. Mount it up. Alright, we got the floorboard on there. I think it looks really good. You know, flips up out of the way. Not too bad. I love it. We're going to get the matching ones for up front. I think it's going to come out great. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out. Very simple, short video. I appreciate all the love I've been getting. Definitely like this video. Comment down below what you think about these. They're the Kirakan Riot mini floorboards. I'll put a link down in the description if you want to check it out. If you like them, comment down below. If you don't like them, comment down below as well. If you got any other options out there that you think's cool, or you know, I know some of them are out there can get really expensive. There's a lot of different options to be had, but for a decent price, this is a pretty good option. And being American made and a nice company, so there's nothing wrong with that. But definitely like this video. Say what's up in the comments section. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, and I'd appreciate it. But as always, keep it wretched.